From this morning, I really didn't get anything new. I might put like 3 pieces in there, 4 pieces, but everything has that $5 starting bid. Um, and I have cleared out a lot of stuff, which I am grateful for because I have to clean the carpet over here this weekend. And then this will be probably the last day of like where everything is $5 start. So basically, what's gonna happen is what's on the racks already. That's $5 starting bid. Will stay that, okay, and that will be in like throughout the shows, and I'll have like a $5 mystery pool thing. But then the other pieces, I'm going to start putting back in the store like I used to do. Since I should be all moved and situated then. So Saturday I'll have a show. Sunday I'm not having a show, and then I should start back Monday with some shows. That should give me some time. Yeah, Monday should give me enough time to get stuff loaded in the stores. Um, Let me see here. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. That and here we go. 1 second. So yeah, and I'll be putting things in this store at any time. I'll start getting ready for that Monday show. I'll start loading things in there, and you can kind of see that way. You see the different prices for some of the stuff I have that you haven't seen yet. Okay, so it's new stuff. Um, and it'll be a mix of like vintage, anywhere from the 50s to the 80s. Well, I'll say Y2K. And then there'll be some newer 2000 stuff. Some may have tags or not have tags. It just may be a newer style. Like, especially like if you get a purse, you know what I'm saying? Or some shoes. So that's going to start happening over the weekend. Tomorrow, though, I am having a vintage kids show at 10 a.m. So if you like kids clothing, tomorrow I'm going to go back to my vintage clothes for kids as I have enough to have a sale on tomorrow. Okay. So look for that. Um, I don't know who was in the morning show. You may have come back, and everybody else might be just getting here new. So I'll just kind of start with some pieces. Um, Anything I have that I just recently put in here, uh, which is not many. It's like 2 or 3. I planned to put more in here, but I didn't because I was doing something else. So I have this jean jacket. This is cute, different style. It was by Saint Germain. It just says petite, Saint Germain petite. I think that was a care tag right here, but it looks like they cut it out. These are metal buttons. Let me see if there's any other tags. No other tags. I think they cut the care tag out. This is the back of it, and then this is the front. So I will have to do measurements on that to give you measurements. Can you show the dark green poly dress and bags? Okay, I don't really have any bags other than that. This one here, and then one there. What did I do with my tape measure? Oh my god! Oh, here it is. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. When after the show, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm gonna chill. I need to grocery shop on the phone and have it delivered. Okay, picture pin on this one is 21, and then I'll show the poly dress. So let me make sure I gotta put the inventory in here. Sorry about that. Put that in here. Bring it over from the other show. Right. Okay. And after go. And so in the future, I'll have stuff like Free People New with Tag, may have some Farm Real New with Tag, stuff like that. That's the kind of new stuff I might have in there, plus anything else. But it still be vintage, mostly vintage. What I'm saying, it will incorporate some new pieces. What happened? So I'll keep my vintage and then I'll incorporate new pieces like I always have. I've always done that, so it's nothing new. My God, where did it go? I hope I didn't delete it by accident. Missy, you need to leave. Okay. I don't want you up under me over here. I'm sorry. Yep, I think I accidentally deleted it. Well, that sucks. God dog it. Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. I didn't delete it. Okay, everything runs for 5 seconds too. Okay, so this is running in case somebody wants that jacket. That's the detail. Okay. I'll put that one up. I'll get that green dress that you were asking about. Um, or did I sell it? The green poly dress. Oh my God. Maybe it's over here. Here it is. Okay. This is the one you were talking about, right? Let me see if that other one is over there. I know I had two earlier. Oh, and then this one. I had these two. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, this one or the one behind it. Miss Beehive, and was it this one, this one in front? Okay. I just got it. And then this one has the little plastic zipper with the metal tab. This is the back of it. Let me give you measurements on that. I don't think this one had a tag. I don't think it has a tag, and it doesn't look homemade. This one doesn't look homemade. Just to let you see that. So it was, I don't, but it doesn't have any tag. Yeah, no tag. Okay. So the pin to pin on this one is 22. Pin to pin on that one is 22. And then I'll run it if somebody's interested. And on this one, we didn't see any flaws on this one. This one is running. Okay, and then this is the other poly dress. It did have flaws on it. For one, it's missing the belt. And then for two, this is the sheer fabric, and this is the not sheer. Let me see where is it. Uh, this is this should be the one. Okay, so uh, I put new elastic in here so it can stretch properly. Also, there was a little hole at one point, and since this is a very porous um fabric, I was able to do like a little, I just call it like a little weave stitch right in there. It's hard to tell because it's got the same color thread. On this side, you can see it better, or can you? Let me see. It's kind of hard to tell because when you do the weave stitch, it's hard to tell. I'm gonna get that little weave loom where you can fix holes in your clothes. It's like you kind of reweaving where you had the hole right here. That one you can see better because it doesn't actually match this color. So that one you can see a little better. Okay. Thank you for that, Elsa. Yeah, so you can fix holes where you can't tell. But I always tell people if I fix it. So I just put new elastic in here, and then it's missing the belt, and I fix those two holes. And I believe, and that was it, right? Yeah. Okay, and it zips up the back. Give you measurements on this one. Measurements on this is going to be 19, and the waist is right at a 14. It does not have an elastic waist, but the fabric won't stretch right here, so it's 14. Just to make you aware of that. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna run this one in case somebody's interested in this one. So next week you'll see me in a different room. Saturday I'll still be. Oh, I gotta find out what time on Saturday. Thank you for that, Elsa, because they're moving me on Saturday. I forgot. I'm doing a 10 o'clock show, I think. Let me ask my son right quick, what time they're gonna move me. I forgot about. Oh, he'll still be at work, so I think I'm safe to have my 10 o'clock show. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. This is old style, but it does have some call outs. I can call them out to you, but give me 1 minute. Hey, Marky Park, you going to work this afternoon, right? Okay, yeah. I'll do my kids show tomorrow, 10 to 11. Okay, I'll show you what little purses I do have because somebody asked me about the purse. And these are beaded purses. They will run together. This is Wahlberg. This one is, and you know, they do have call outs, right? That's the name on this one. This is missing the little stone there. It's got the stone here, some bead work in there. On the side, well, that got hanging string. This is the interior on this one. Cute little vintage purse, nice, a good frame, you know. Oh, this got a double little handle. Oh wow, check that out. I love the red on there. So if you're into beaded purses, this is a nice little beaded purse. Or if you do this kind of work and you just want to add something to it or change it up a little bit, you can do that. Okay, this one, um, there's a little bit of bead, what do I want, hanging string, and the beads hanging on the string here. And it does have some little discoloration, like in here, or stains, or whatever you want to call them, or whatever they actually are. I didn't try to get it out. You might be missing a bead here or there. The edges look really good on this too, y'all. Look at that. And then the brass looks pretty good too. There is some darkening right there, here. And then this is, like I said, this one is a Wahlberg, and that's the inside here. And then this is the, let's see, it was used, so it's a little bit of dirt in there. And that's the name. So I'm gonna run these together. These are running at 5 together if you're interested. Somebody said bags. I don't know if they meant this one or not, but these two are running together. $5. You ain't gonna find this again for $5. You know how that is, except for on this show. Okay, the other bag, I don't know if you all were talking about this bag which somebody made out of towels and crochet. I just thought this was cute. They made this out of towels and crochet. And it's a flap. So here's the flap. And then I got it on the wrong side, I think. Wait, is that the wrong side or the right side? Oh no, the flap is just decorative. That's just decorative. It actually opens here. And I believe this is supposed to be a drawstring because you got this string here and you actually can draw it up. I don't know what this string is for, but to be honest with you, this is somebody made So I don't know what their ideal was. And then this is the strap here. So I don't know if you were talking about that one. I will run it just in case you were. Very unique and different. Nobody has this. Or you can make something else out of it, some shorts, a skirt, or whatever. Okay, so we'll move this over here. Now, unless you weren't talking about dust bags that I sold the other night, were you? This little purse pom pom, it does have wear. Um, this is the interior. Okay. And then this does have some dirt on it and some wear. I'm gonna run this little bag here. This one is white. All right, we'll pick that one up. Okay. Oh, so on this here, this is just a dead stop. Dead stop. I believe it was Montgomery Ward. I was about to say Monkey Ward. And then it's a sheer top. The stretch is stretched out. And then there is some, where is it at? Right here, it kind of frayed where it doesn't catch anymore. And then this was stretchy, but it's not stretchy anymore either. I mean, it might have just a tad bit of stretch. Not no, not really. So that would need to be put back in there. Outside of that, and then the size on this one, if somebody's interested, is a size 16T. 16T, and it says dry clean. I'm gonna run in case somebody wants it as is. All right, well, thank you for looking at that. I need it. Okay. I have this is Ralph Lauren guy. This is a Ralph Lauren. It is not a summer skirt, but it's a 2X. It is a nice little print. Nice little print stretch skirt. As when the fall comes, you know, everybody's gonna want all sweater stuff. But it's fine. I'm gonna run it in case somebody is looking and wants it. Okay, thanks for looking at that. Got this cute little it's like a quilted jacket. Oh, hmm. Okay, somebody called. I didn't know if you guys could hear me, so I didn't say anything for a minute. Um, this is reversible. This is reversible. This is the brand here is Landy. So this is the jacket. That's the print. Flamingos. Or you can wear it on this side, black, and then just the pocket showing like that. Very versatile. I didn't see any tags on this one, so you can wear it this way. With the flamingos on the inside. Where you can have the black with the accent fabric on the side, accent, the print accent, accenting. Oh my God, accenting the black on this side, or you can wear it on the other side. Either way. Let me give you some measurements on this. It's by Landy. Oh, here. I don't have any fabric tags, so I don't know what size it what the fabric is. It might be like a polyester blend. It's 20. Pit to pit, it is 20. No money. No money in the pockets. Pit to pit, it is a 20. I have this little BB scarf. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. I'm just pulling out stuff. This is a little free people top. Little free people top. This is a size. Hmm. Oh, sure it had a size. Oh, it does. Size medium. It is a size medium. This is a size medium. And it's in good shape. I'll run that in case somebody's interested. Size medium. That is running. I got some diesel jeans. These are diesel. This is the back of it. There's a little diesel um, information on the back. And then on the pocket here. Then I don't know the size. So I have to, because I didn't see it last time. The waist is right here at a 16. And then the inseam is right at like 31. Inseam is 31. And then these are the little details. So the waist on here is a 16 across, which makes it what, a 32, y'all? And these are diesel. Really cute. I think the distress is perfect. Okay, let me run those in case somebody is interested in these here. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's see what else. I'm just looking at stuff. A cute little ethnic, little fringe tunic on the sides. On the side here. Put on this one. Right at 22. 22. So that is right. Okay, put that up. This is just, I'm rerunning some of the same stuff. If you have been in here, if you haven't been in here, then it's new to you. So this is just a little 70s dress. This one does have a tag. This is the fabric. It's kind of like crinkle material in here. A little bit of wear right in there. And then the keyhole with the little plastic round button there. And let me see if it can work on that. Pizza Pit is a 19. Pizza Pit is a 19. So that is running. Thank you for that, Elsa. Well, now that hurt. Hit my ankle. These here are some. I know it's winter, but look at those colors on there. That is so pretty. This might be more of a 50. Oh, is this reverse? Let me see. It might be. Okay, this is this color here. I'm trying to see if it's. It is. So this is more of a green. I did not know that. I just figured that out. So you got this color. Right there are two different colors. Or am I just off on my color blindness? Yeah, there's two. One is more green on one side. See, I believe it's reversible. We'll try it one more time. Make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Because the hem, the way the hem is, it looks like it could be like over on this side, like a detail. And then when you turn it over, it's more green on this side. More green. And then it's got the metal zipper, regular metal zipper. And then this is the hem on this side. So I think it is, y'all. I think this is reversible, which is kind of cool. If it is, look at that. Wear two different skirts. Two different skirts. So what did I do with the hanger? First of all, I don't understand what I could do with something in just like 1 second of taking it off the rack. Oh, here it is. Okay. I, I wonder if any of you guys are just like me. If your head wasn't on your shoulders, you'll forget where you put it. So, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do the waist on here. The waist on this one is right at 12. Right at 12, and then the length on this is gonna be 27. So this is probably a 50, 60 skirt. It feels like a wool. I don't have any tags to say whether it's a wool or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this in case someone is um, interested. Oh, I'm not the long. Oh, hey, Frida. Thank you for letting me know I'm not the Lone Ranger because I tell you, sometimes, okay, this is a cute, this is polyester. I'll let you get a close up on this one. I think the only thing is like this little spot in here. I think that can come out. I didn't spot treat it or anything like that. You can wash this in the washing machine. You probably can just drop some Dawn on that. Hello. Okay, there we go. This is the back. And then this is by Campus. This is by Campus. So, and then the size on this, let's see. It doesn't have a size. It doesn't have a size, but it does have a care tag. All right, but I love the colors. Just like really, let me see. Okay, I like mixing and matching stuff. I'm just trying to see would that be since it's green on this side. Nah, maybe not. But anyway, anywho, let me give you some measurements to fit on this one. Let me take this tag off of here. Okay, I'll get myself confused later. So Pitcher Pit is a 22. Pitcher Pit is a 22, and I will run her. Pitcher Pit is a 22. Okay, this one is running. All right, thank you for looking at her. This is cute, guys. It's got the lace in the back, so the entire back is lace. I think that's really cute. Probably look if you got something lacy and tier like ruffle. I think that would go good with that as well. This is the 80s piece though. It doesn't have any tags. The tag would have been right here. But it's made to look kind of like I feel like a 20s or 30s flapper, go with the flapper dress or whatever. All right. Pity pit on this one is going to be right at a 22. 22. I'm gonna run her. So that one is running. Also want to let you know tomorrow at 10 a.m. I do have a vintage children's show. And then my next show is really not going to be till Monday evening. I'm not going to even do a Monday morning because I got to put stuff in the store. Because all this $5 stuff will be on like one rack, and I'll just kind of pull from it here and there. This is a little 70s dress, towel neck. Um, isn't that cute? This is the back, and the belt it wraps twice. So it wraps twice, kind of giving that little crisscross effect right here. It doesn't have any tags. There's that little line right there. I don't know if that's woven in or if that's a mark. Actually, I don't know. I had to put more stretchy stuff, elastic in here. So I did do that. First 10 to go. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna send a free item. Look at there. New York bag deals. They're gonna send you a free item if you follow them right now. First 10. Let me see. And then I restitched it over here and put elastic in there. But there's like is it this one or is it this one? I couldn't get that little light dirt out of there. So that'll be in there. I don't know. You might have better look at it than I would. And no tags on this one. And I will do, and this is the fabric just so you can kind of get a good look at it. It is some type of polyester. It is really cute. This is the print down here. That's the hem. All right. So let me go ahead and do a picture pit of this. So picture pit on this one is right at a 16. Right at a 16. Picture pit is a 16. Wait, you know what? I'm sorry. I have it tied up. That might not be correct. I always forget that. My bad. Now let me do a picture pit. Picture pit on this one is right at, I'm sorry, it's right at a 17 and a half. 17 and a half. And then the waist is 14. And the waist is 14. Um, there is some loose stitching right here. I mean, I actually can fix that before I send it to you. So if somebody buys this one, I will fix this one. So the pit on this one is actually 17 and a half. Sorry about that. And then it zips up the back. And this is a little zipper. So this is a little cute little 70s dress. This will be like more like late 70s, but it is 70s. Middle to late 70s. Like maybe anywhere from 76 to 79. All right, that is running. And I guess somebody says, well, how do you know that? Oh, because I saw them wearing it in school. I was in high school in the 70s. And this one girl used to wear a lot of these cow necks back then. Thank you there, Mrs. Mesh. And when you used to wear the clothing, you kind of know. Okay. Is this one up? This is an 80s dress here. It might even be late 70s, but I'm going to go with 80. Give me 1 second. Oh, Lord. Okay. And then this is a polyester. It's a light polyester. So this is when you're changing from that kind of polyester we just sewed to this very light polyester that's more like a fake silk, if you want to say, or more on the silk like uh style. I guess that's the best way to say it. So these are the little covered buttons. It's a tunic style. And it did have a belt. I don't have it. It has a little thing that would have had a little tie belt that would have went here. You could have cinched it in, or you could have wear it like this. I don't have the tie belt. I love this electric color. I'm taking the pin on this right quick. Okay, picture pit on this one is right there at 21. Right there at 21. Picture pit is 21. This one is running. If you're just coming in, thank you, Mrs. Mesh. I am having a vintage kids show tomorrow. Vintage kids show tomorrow. Okay. What you don't want to pull on here? There's something I'm sure. Okay. So this is a little dagger shirt. So the I don't there are no holes or anything like that, but the fabric has like a fade effect. This looks like it kind of looks like a raw silk, but I don't think it is, but some kind of raw fiber. And you wash it, it has more of a fade effect. So on this one, it does have the darted collar. Um, I just want you to know it has a fade effect, but I love this red and I love the buttons like the cinnamon candy. Let me give you 50 cents. And if you embroider or anything like that, hand embroider, this would be cool to do that with. Or not, or you could just wear it with some pants, you know what I mean? It's really cool, skirt, whatever. However you like wearing yours. Okay, so the pit to pit on this is 18. Pit to pit is 18. And you know me, I always gotta look to see if it's something that it can match with that I could possibly pair with. So from the same period. So, like for instance, I'm just the same period time type of stuff. Let's see, something like that. That's if you like big pocket stuff. Okay, so let me go ahead and run this shirt here. This is running. And you all know what I have? I have back in the day, you know, when you want to do a hand embroidery, they have like it's almost like a tattoo. I have some kittens. I want to put it on there if nobody else buys this. So like in the future when I do an upcycle show, I will put that in my upcycle show. Or something, something. I just love this. I feel like it doesn't do it justice. The there. This little skirt here does not have a name. It does have the big pockets here. Let me put it down here like that. Big pockets, it buttons down, and it's gathered at the waist. So it's grandma core. Hey, grandma. You know, for us who had grandmothers, which I didn't, but I had a grand aunt. They have little candy in their little pocket, you know, when you come over to visit. Okay. 14 from the waist is 14 from seam to seam. And then the length on this, it should come down pretty probably to your calf. It's 29 inches. We'll go ahead and run that. That is running. And this is another little outfit. Like if you want to upcycle, you can put like a little applique on the pockets or whatever. If you're that person, I know sometimes if I have the pieces, I would do that. Okay. Thank you for that, Elsa. I'm just looking for pieces. This is a cute little 70s piece. However, it is a small. It's by Lance. It's original. It does have I'll just show you. Where's it at? Like a little stain right here. And it has all the buttons, the cloth buttons. But right in here, it's got yellowing, right? I don't know if you can get that out or not, if it'll come out with dry cleaning or not, but it is yellowing under the arm from, you know, I guess sweat. This is the tag. Um, and then right here it'll have like hooks, snap, and then button up, and then the inside is lined. So this is the back of it, and I'll give you some measurements on it. I guess this is. I would figure this was like a little 60s piece maybe. Okay, fit to fit right at 17. The waist is going to be right at 12. 12 max on the waist. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run her. It's a vintage little Lance piece. This little dress here is handmade. It's handmade. Um, cute little brocade or jagger rather. It's got the metal zipper in the back there. I got safety pins to hold the belt up in place so you can see where the belt is. It gives me measurements on this one. This one is homemade. I do believe it is lined. Um, the pits on this one are okay. So we're good there. Yep. There is a little bit of dirt on this part, and I'll show it to you again. So the pit to pit on this is right at 18. And then the waist on this one is going to be right at 13. Right at 13. So it's a little bit of like dirt right here. A little bit. Do you see that? Okay, so I'm gonna run this one. and she is running. Thank you for that, Mrs. Mesh. Y'all remember I got those two little beaded purse, Wahlberg and uh something Swiss. I don't know if anybody's interested, but let me know if you're interested in those two beaded purses. I will show them again. Okay. This will be more 80s. It is art. See, this is like that raw silk, okay? This is 100% silk, Argentine teeny boutique. This is has a little military style to it. This is the back of it. Love the little gold buttons on here. Gold metal buttons. I believe they're metal. Yeah. And this is the front of it. I love the purple on here. I don't think I got anything purple to match it. The way of a skirt or anything. Probably not. Okay, let me get you measurements on this one. So it says tag size says an 8. The pit to pit on this is a 20. Pit to pit on this is a 20. And I didn't see any holes or any stains or anything like that. It's just got that like washed look, you know, to this raw silk. So that is running. All right, thank you for that, Mrs. Match. Hey, look, it goes with that skirt, don't it? Look, it looks like it could almost match. I don't know if you can zoom in and see that. I just noticed that. I'm like, oh wait. I just noticed it. So let me show the skirt while I'm at it because I use the skirt to hold my pen and stuff in place. I've been holding on to it. I forgot about it though. It's Design Studio by Spiegels. Anybody remember Spiegels? I do. Back in the 80s, size 10. The fabric is a rayon, 100% rayon. And this is the skirt. This little 80s skirts where you get your pocket, another pocket. It buttons on the side. That's the closure, the button on the side where your pocket is. Two buttons there. Um, let's see. You know, one second here. The measurements on this piece here, the waist is right at a 14. And then the total length on this one would be 34. So it will come just above your ankles. This will come just above your ankles. I'm gonna run her in case somebody is interested. Yeah, you do. Oh, hey, Wills. I know. We used to watch Spiegels. Let me tell you something though. Back during that time, I was selling wholesale purses, and I would get them at some of the same ones Spiegel had. Thank you for that, Mrs. Mesh. And what was going on? I'm gonna put it with this one. What was happening was, you know, back then I was reading books, and they say 3 times you should charge 3 times the money, right? So I bought one of the persons I bought. Spiegel was selling in his catalog for $89. So, but if you buy so many, you get them for $8 wholesale. Well, I wasn't getting that many, so I had to pay $11. Still wasn't a lot, $11, right? So that lets you know they mark it up at least 10 times, 11 times. Ain't no 3 times. I was like, what? That's what helps them with their overhead. That 3 times your money stuff, that's for the birds. That'll have you working like super hard, won't it? Thank you for that. Yes, thank you. Okay. This is if I got any size two people out there, this would be a great grab for somebody. This is like a $400 dress. It's new with tag by Veronica Beard. If you're familiar with Veronica Beard, and you could even Google her right now, but it's a two. So if I got any tiny people out there looking for a cute little party dress, little summer dress, it's lightweight. It is. Let me tell you the fabric. Hold on. It is 70% cotton and then 27% nylon and 3% elastane. Veronica Beard. Size two, but I'll give you some measurements for her bust anyway. So her bust right here is 17, is what it says, 17 across. And I really can't do the waist other than right here, which would be right at 14. Right at 14. So I'm gonna run her. And like I said, if you want to take a picture of her, you can see that she's still selling for some, I don't know, I think some people have 50, $100. But tonight, if you want this dress, it's $5. Unless somebody bid it up, of course. But it's running for you right now. All right, on to that one. I got this silk jacket here. This silk jacket is by David N. I think it's silk. Hold up. It's made in Dominican Republic. It is, let's see, I think it's, is this one silk? Yeah, 100% silk. And then the lining is acetate. So it's 100% silk here. I love the way it looks. It's like a woven, like almost like a tweed or something. And it's 100% silk. And this is the back. And then on the interior, just so you can see the interior here. And I'll do a picture pin on this size pin. Pockets like that, size 10. Picture pin on this one is right at 21. Right at 21. And that's the back side of it. Okay, that one is running. All right, thanks for that, Will. Okay. Um, I'm just pulling out some stuff. This is a cute little this is by Donkey Petites. It's a large petite extra large. It's got that like little color block going on there. It's made out of 100% polyester. And just make sure I didn't see anything going on with this one. Yeah, I think this one, I didn't see any issues with this one. Nope. Okay, we're gonna run that one. Okay, may I, the black top with the black and white stripes? Yes, sure can. So this is a jacket. I believe you're talking about this one here. So this is reversible. Um, And this has like the popcorn quilted fabric on both sides. So on the other side, the flamingo print is on the other side. This is by Land. Let me see, Landy. Anyway, I'll show you the other side first. So that's this side, and that's the back. And then turn it over, we get this side. And you don't have to cuff the sleeve. I just do. I mean, it's long enough to cuff it so you can have that contrast. And really, you can tuck it under or cuff it. And then this side is your flamingo side. And I'll just let you see the print up close. And then it is by Landy, Landi. So let me give you measurements on this. I'll make it up. And then Monday I'll have new stuff. I'll still have the $5 clothing out here on a rack, but I'll have other stuff which I will list in the store with photos and prices. Okay. Pit to pit on this one is 21. Pit to pit on this one is a 21. It is reversible. So this one is running. Okay. Thank you for that. And I'm just pulling different stuff. I don't know what you all are looking for. I got an app. Let me see. I've been on here. Ooh, I only got 3 more minutes. Okay, this is a MacDougall. I got 3 more minutes, y'all. And then this is a size 8. This is the chain. I think that can be pulled through here. I think over time it kind of got like that. I don't know really how these things work. And then this is the MacDougall, and it does have the slip and the netting on there. There are no flaws that I can detect on this MacDougall. So I'm gonna run her. Oh shoot! There we go. So this one is running. This MacDougall is running. Right, we'll take her back. Trying to see what else I have. I'm just pulling out anything. I have anybody in here who is a one XL. This is the XL. This is by Pool. This is a newer piece, a more modern piece, I should say. And then this one is 100% cotton. It is really cute. I will run this one. This one is running. This is I'm about to say a Harley Davidson. I'm sorry. This is Ralph Lauren. This is a knit top. This is a knitted halter. So this is a knitted halter top. Let me see if I can do that. A knitted halter top. And then the tag is it's just missing a stitch where that's hanging out, but other than that, it's in great shape. And then this is the front of it. And then the size on here is right at, it says a large, but I can do a measurement on this. This is really pretty, y'all. I feel like this could be like for a nautical, like a boat ride or something like that. It don't have to be nautical. That's just my mind. Okay. So from pit to pit, it's right here at a 17. Pit to pit, pit to pit, this is at a 17. So I'm gonna run her and she'll be my last thing today. Because it's 8 o'clock and I gotta get off of this app. This is Ralph Lauren. Size large. 50 fit, we said 18, I do believe. Little halter top. All right, thank you for that. Man, I'm gonna wait so fast. Uh, Matali, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Tomorrow I have a show for children's at 10 o'clock in the morning, vintage children clothing. I do vintage children clothing. I don't do like new clothes for children, but I do vintage. Some of it's frilly, some of it's not. I don't have any characters in case somebody's asking for characters for like 80s. I don't have any 80s characters or even before. Um, I'll give you an idea of what I do have. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Like tomorrow. This is this is one of the little pieces. This cute little bunny. Is that a bunny? Yeah. Little bunny on here. The little vintage clothes. This is a little poncho. This will be tomorrow. Let me see. I got a couple pieces right here. I'll show you. Like this little piece here, and then have the little bloomers. This will be for tomorrow. Um, so this is more of a girl's one. This is cotton tall originals with a belt jacket. Got some little rompers. Oh, wrong one. Little rompers. I got a few little boy pieces in there, back there. So that's kind of stuff I have. That kind of vintage stuff. All right. Oh, it was colorful and cotton, I believe, back in purple. Can you run the colorful skirt you just showed? Yeah. Colorful skirt. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. This one right here. This one extra large. That's the one you talked about. I will rerun it. All right, it's running for you. All right, thanks for that, Natalie. All right, well, that concludes our show. I really appreciate all the sales tonight. Hope to see you tomorrow. If not, next week. And I hope you have a great weekend. All right, I'm out. Have a good night. Let me see if I can raid somebody, if there's anybody to raid. If y'all hang tight with me, let's see if I can find somebody that I do know who. Okay, I don't see anybody I know other than Revive and Thrive. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid their show. They're very wonderful. They're a wonderful family. If you don't know them, please follow them. They are great.